I'm not sure how this video is gonna go. Yes, I am talking to a fuggler. My little ducklings and whatever this thing is. I don't know. I got that from Family Dollar. This is gonna be two parts. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be, but first we're gonna start with Victor, then we're gonna do Emily. And this is not gonna be in the same video. These are gonna be two different videos. So Victor might be released first, and then Emily, I'm gonna do them in the same day. I just don't know when I'm gonna post them. So yeah, let's just get right into the unboxing of Victor. Alright, so here is the front of Victor's box. These two are one of my favorites. Victor I got for $112 since I got him on the sale and I worked at Spirit. Here's this side of the box. Just his height. Basically the same thing as before. It's the back of his box, no story since he's licensed. Here's the other side of his box. And so let's get right into the little unboxing. Alright. So we're gonna start with this hand. Here's the ring hand. The ring is really detailed on it. For some reason, mine can pop out, so you can take it out. I love how the ring looks. I love how the hand looks. Here's the fingers. Here's the other side of the hand. Overall, I love the detailing on the hands. Both of them. Here's the other hand. Here is the body. Here's the speaker right here. Speaker's right there. This is the USB port. Well, so you can plug them both and both of them together so they both talk to each other. Adapter, Charmy step pad. For some reason, they have two of them. Speaker and volume control. And sensor wire, head wire, and motor wire. These are actually teddies. These do not come with the extra prop. So I just put them in here because they fit with him and make his legs more puffy. Here's his shirt. I'll show you guys that in a second. Here is the side to side. This looks like the exact same as Art's. Here's the bottom. And snap locks. And you actually would screw right here. See those two holes you screw. Here's his tie. Love how shiny it is. Here's his shirt and pants. His shirt is very shiny too. The material on these are fantastic. The detailing on them is fantastic as well. Here's the sensor that goes inside of his shirt. Here's his shoes. His shoes are really, really tiny. Look at it compared to my hand. They're really small. Do his head. Here's his face. Takes up the entire screen. Here's his face. right here. Okay, I can't even get his full face in there. Side, back, the other side. And then this is what you see inside of his head. This is the servo motor, which is actually pretty cool. Here's the base. And here are the leg poles. Alright, a screw and bolt. And there also is another black screw that goes in the back of his head, and I'll show you that when I have to screw it back in. For every single one of our setups, I mean, the most important part of all that you always need in a prop, thy base. Okay, it's off center. There's 4 of them. Yeah, 4. Just put whatever ones you want on. So I'm just gonna put those ones down. And then you're gonna look at the bottom of the shoes. Little spot right there. You're gonna look on the back of the base. Right there. Just the pointy things back there. Shoes don't matter where they go. And so the shoes won't move out of place unless if you want to take them off. Then you put on the other leg poles. You won't have this because I use Teddy's arm foam for this, but I always put foam on them because it just fills out the pants. Right, so next, we're gonna grab his clothes. Just like that. That took way too long. You're gonna look at the bottom of the waist. You're going to snap lock it in. This one does not need a screw. It just relies on snap locks, which, I mean, the body doesn't need a screw, but I would suggest putting it in there unless if you're putting these things outside, because you want to make sure they're sturdy and not gonna fall off of the snap lock. All right, next you're gonna grab the body. See that snap lock right there? Like that. Watch, you're gonna see the screw. Nope, not like that. Wrong way. Or was that the right way? No, that wasn't the right way. So you can just grab your fingers and just screw it in. I mean, it's not that hard to screw it in. Exactly like that. The clothes and just try not to get anything caught. Well, first what I would do is actually plug in the wire that's down at the waist. I'll show a picture. Well, no, actually, you're gonna grab the tie. You're just gonna then. I mean, you don't have to fix the shirt right now. You can do whatever you want, but I mean, I'm just gonna fix it because it looks more better like that. But make sure if you look in front of the shirt, right there, there's a hole. You're gonna grab the sensor, if I know where I put it, right here. And you are going to just, whatever it's called, Velcro it in there. Well, what I would do first is I would actually plug in the head. I know you guys can't see this, but there's a wire coming from his head to here, and you can just stuff the wire. I'm going to show you. You just stuff the wire inside of his head. You're going to take that metal bar, and then you're just going to slide it in here like that. And so now what you're going to do with the head, grab a screwdriver, and just screw this thing in. And then if you get whatever you wanted plugged in, you can get him plugged in, and he'll immediately reset.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrow. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine. Wait. I made a promise. With this candle, I will light your way in dusk. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.